Yo, 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 what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, ladies, this video is very, very important. Listen to everything I say in this video, right? Because this is going to teach you why you're in situations with guys that you really like that end up going nowhere, right? And one of the main reasons is this. The main reason is because you are dealing with guys and they may have seen you as the type of woman they could want a longer term situation with, or that could have been on their mind up front or at first. But then you either do something or say something that makes them change their minds. So then what happens is that in their mind, even though they are, still there spending time with you, in their mind, they're done with you. You understand what I'm saying? They're actually done with you. Like they don't want to be in a long-term relationship with you anymore. They've changed their mind, but they're still actively there, maybe hooking up with you, talking to you on the phone, maybe even taking you out on another date or whatever. But he's actually done seeing you as long-term potential. Now, why is this happening? See, this could be for a number of different reasons. And what I want you to understand is that you have to be very aware that these, situations are occurring, and it has to do with your behavior. So, for example, let's say you meet a guy and he is expressing interest in, hooking up with you, having sex with you, being sexual with you. And you tell him, let's wait. And so he respects, okay, cool. We can wait. And then y'all wait. And then let's say, y'all end up hooking up maybe the third time you see each other, right? So what you got to understand is that you're thinking this guy likes you, you like him, y'all are hanging out, going on dates, hooking up, whatever. But what happens is that there's some men, because you didn't have sex when he wanted to have sex with you, he's done with you, which means that when he was expressing that he wanted to have sex, and as soon as you said, let's wait, he was like, okay, yeah, she's I'm not really taking her seriously. Because there are some guys who they're not going to take you seriously if you are not following their lead. Those are usually the more attractive guys, the guys who, have more, options and all this other stuff. So what he says to himself is, okay, I can leave her now, or I can still wait and have sex with her because maybe I'm attracted to her. I'll still have sex with her, but at some point I'm going to drop her. And the reason why I'm dropping her is because she didn't have sex with me when I wanted to have sex with her. She was talking about waiting. I respected what she was saying. I waited. We had sex, but because she didn't want to have sex when I wanted to have sex, I'm done with her. You understand? And ladies, you have to understand that there are some men who think this way. I'm one of those guys. So I'm just letting you know, like I'm in those situations. Now, with me, I'm not waiting for sex. That's a whole nother story. I don't want to get into that in this video, but I'm just going to leave you. But there are some guys who, when you say this, they will wait, have sex with you. And then as time goes on, they sort of fall back, ghost you, or just break it off. Right? And so what I'm saying is that there are certain things that you're doing that makes the guy say he's done with you, right? Let's give you another example. Let's say you say something that a guy seems, he thinks it's disrespectful, or you're belittling him or whatever it is like that. He takes offense to what you say, right? So at first he's, interested in you. He thinks you're cool. You might have potential to be long-term relationship girl, right? Then let's say, he invites you to his apartment or whatever, and you look around his apartment and you say, oh, this is kind of cute, but I mean, I think you should actually you should get like a house. Like, I mean, you are a grown man. I don't understand why a grown man would be living in an apartment. You understand? So now you're saying this and he feels kind of disrespected, right? But he might not say anything, but in his mind, he's done with you. You understand what I'm saying? So he's still gonna have sex with you. Right? He'll still hook up with you. He still might interact with you for a while, but slowly but surely, he's going to fall back and it's not going to go down, or he'll ghost you or whatever it is like that. You see, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, there's certain things that you don't realize that the guy is done with you at that point, but they'll still stick around for more sex and, all that other stuff until they're kind of want to just disregard you and dismiss you, right? I'll give you another example. Let's say you were supposed to meet a guy for a drink for a date, and then you flake last minute. You say, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, can we do another day? Whatever, right? Now, you have some guys, I'm not gonna say most guys, we have some guys who will just be like, he'll just leave you on red and he'll just be like, nah, we're done because I don't fuck with that flake and shit, right? But sometimes you'll have guys, they will say, you know what? All right, cool. We could get together again next week or whatever, right? Or we can get together next week. So next week comes, y'all get together, you go on a date, and you, let's say, hook up with him that night, or you hook up with him the next time you see him or whatever, and then he ghosts you, or then he just stops returning your calls as quickly. He starts to fade into the back, and you're like, damn, what happened? I thought we had a good time. Like, why is he acting this way? He's acting this way because when you flaked, he was done with you. You understand? So, ladies, understand that a lot of times what happens is your behavior is the thing that causes the guys to fall back. But remember, these guys want to have sex with you. So what they'll do is they'll stick around until they've had sex or had enough sex, and then they fall back. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that there's certain things that you're doing, or there's a combination of things that you're doing that could make the guy say he's done with you. So let's say everything that I just explained, this whole, example of, let's say you have a girl, she makes the guy wait for sex, the girl that flakes on a date, the girl that kind of belittles him and disrespects him, whatever. Let's say you have a woman who does all three. Let's say she did all three of those things. He's definitely done with you. So what'll happen is that sometimes you're doing one or a combination of things that make men say they're done with you. Now, this is the part where it's difficult, right? The difficult part is that, it's hard for you to tell what is the thing that makes the guy say he's done with you, right? But this is the key. This is where the game comes in. If you only, and this is going to be hard for you ladies, I know this is going to be hard for you. If you only date, talk to, interact with, and hook up with guys that you are actually extremely 100% attracted to, then what usually happens is that you don't do things in most cases that make you seem undesirable to the guy. You understand what I'm saying? Because you like him so much and you're into him so much that things run a little bit smoother. So then what happens is that you'll meet a guy who is interested in you just as much as you're interested in him, and things will work out. But a lot of times what happens is you might be dealing with guys you're not really that into, or, you're kind of like, oh, he's cool or whatever, and you try to make it work, and then there's these things that occur and you feel good about the fact that this guy is being in some form or fashion consistent with you for the time he is. But then what happens is that you say something or do something that makes that guy also say he's done with you. And then he starts to fall back. He starts to be a little bit more inconsistent, or he just straight out ghosts you. Okay, so ladies, that's pretty much it. Listen, hit me up in a DM if you need any help, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.